Hello there. I, I'm Scotty. You're not. Happy Friday the 13th. This one snuck up on me. Imagine that. Yeah, I'm gonna get ahead of the next one though. We got three this year. Help me. Yeah. So I'm doing this one, and I'm recording this 2 days before it's supposed to happen. And next week I'm on vacation, so I will record part 8 and have that uploaded and ready for March 13th. And I'm also gonna do Leprechaun Origins because I'm doing those out of order, you remember, and that's coming up too. So get ahead of the curve on that one. But anyway, we are on Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. The New Blood. Originally it was supposed to be Freddy versus Jason, but they couldn't get New Line to cooperate, so they pitched Jason versus Carrie. Couldn't get the rights for that either, so instead it's just Jason versus generic telekinetic teenager who's blonde and has mental issues and is picked on by her peers. But it's at Camp Crystal Lake. Yes. So yeah, that's what we have. And this one, above all of them, I should say, not always, but all of them, has always felt like just to me. Like, I don't mind it. I could put it on in the background. And that's the thing with the Friday the 13th series I'm starting to realize. A lot of these are movies I can just throw on the background while I'm doing other shit. Hell, I've watched these movies without the sound on, which is what I did partially with this one. I've seen these so much, I don't need the sound on to know what's going on. And this movie faced this franchise's mortal enemy, the MPAA, who said no to the kills in this movie. And actually, there is footage on the new 4K, or not 4K, the Blu-ray set they came out with, the Scream Factory Blu-ray set, and they came out with. There is footage on there. It's not very good footage of some of the kills, but a lot of them are not very good shape, and a lot of stuff that we're never gonna get a unrated cut of this movie. It's just not gonna happen. So it's just not gonna happen. So yeah. And then while there's sex scenes in here, there's some nudity, but not what you would expect. Maybe one of them. The girl from Slumber Party Massacre gets killed. Massacre 2, excuse me. Heidi Kozak is in this. Is this the one she's in, right? Heidi Kozak, she's Sandra. There's two Sandras in this, and Elizabeth Caton is also in this as Robin. Yeah, I believe Elizabeth Caton is the one that shows the tits in this. I believe. We also have the Star Mummy guy and William Butler, Billy from Power Rangers, from not really Billy from Power Rangers, but he looks like that in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Yeah, William Butler, an accomplished director in his own right, having directed. Actually, he was in Power Rangers, Chrome Mummy, in Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, and Mechanic Maniac, doing the voices in Turbo. But anyway, he was in Ghoulies 2, Friday the 13th, The New Blood, Arena, which I want to say, Leatherface Chicks, Massacre 3, Night Living Dead 1990, Watchers 3, which I haven't watched yet, but I put Leather Jacket, Love Story, and he directed Madhouse, 2004 Madhouse, not the one with the... No, it's a different one. Demonic Toys 2. Okay. Resignated Miskatonic U. Let's not go back there. Baby Oopsie. Beyond Resonator. Curse of Reanimate. He filmed everything from Full Moon Pictures since 2010, apparently. Three Bears Christmas. Baby Oopsie 2, Baby Oopsie 3. My Babysitter the Superhero. 12 Slaves of Christmas, Mike Toys, Jack Attack. Yeah, he's working at Full Moon, I guess. But I thought he had more, like, bigger ones with William Butler. And You have Susan Blue, who you may recognize. Well, you may not. She's voice of RC in Transformers the movie in seasons 3 and 4 of the show, and Transformers animated. But she was also the voice of Sabella Dracula in the movie Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. Yes. She's a lesbian. Right on. Voice director for Beast Wars, Beast Machines, dialogue director on the Ninja Turtles 2003 and 87 series, voice director at Transformers Animated and Vicky Graham and Army Men series. Oh yes, I did play one of the Army Men video games back in the day. She had an appearance in 1977 television series Three's Company, and an appearance in television series Night Riders, an excellent program. That's from, and she's many other things. But Kane Hodder's first time suiting up as Jason Voorhees, and then also Terry Kaiser, Dr. Wackenstein from Tammy and the T-Rex, and also Bernie Lomax from Weekend at Bernie's, and I just did a movie of his, The Mutilator 2. He's no good movie. Watch the first one. That's not a masterpiece, but after watching the second one, you think the first one's a masterpiece. Mostly because they keep telling you it's a masterpiece. I mean, the amount of Coco Jumbo sucking of the original movie in that second movie is beyond me. Beyond anything. But yeah, Terry Kaiser, who's fine in this. He's better as Wackenstein or Bernie, and he's dead for 2 movies. But this says Kevin Blair, but Kevin Spiritus. Oh, you may know from this movie, and also Subspecies 2 and 3. Yeah. Yes. He's in The Hills Have Eyes Part 2. That's right, he was. That's right. I remember now. I reviewed that movie. It sucked. Days of Our Lives. Fired Up. Wrong one. He's on Friends. Okay. Daredevil in the director's cut. I haven't watched that in years. It's been a while. John Carl Buechler directed this and played a firefighter. And Lara Park Lincoln is our main star. She was in House 2, The Second Story, which is a fantastic film. I'm sorry. The first 2 movies, the first one is also fantastic, but the second one is also really good. People get down on it because it's not straight up horror, but I enjoy it. It's fucking stupid, but I loved it. Third one's fine. And the fourth one, I'm your pizza man. I'm your pizza man. And I'm everybody's favorite takeout guy. I'm your pizza man. I'm your pizza man. And I deliver your favorite pizza pie. You never have to worry that the pizza will be cold, because I keep it heated up on my engine's manifold. So whenever you get hungry for a pizza from a pan, don't forget to call your favorite pizza man. Can't believe I remembered that. I probably missed up some of it. But yes, and the story is Jason fights not Carrie, and other people die as well. And we don't get to see it because everything is cut. Pretty much it. Thank you for watching. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we start. So the continuity, this film, above all of these, messes with the continuity so much, because at the end of the previous one, Tommy chained Jason to the bottom of Crystal Lake. He's stuck there. When this movie starts, he's still stuck there. The problem is our main character is a little girl in this scene. I don't know if we see him chained under there when Tina's young. Maybe we do. But, like, she has psychic powers. Her father follows her out there because she saw him hit her mother. I should mention, this is the first one to have a monologue and flashback sequence since the fourth one, fourth one, right? And it's narrated by Walt Gorney, who was Crazy Ralph. I almost said Crazy Steve. That's a different thing, different franchise. Crazy Ralph in the first two. Got the death curse. Him. Yeah, but little Tina uses her telekinetic powers to drown her father. Yeah, and then many, many years later, she's now 25. Well, I'm sorry, she's supposed to be a teenager. I'm sorry. I'm going on a tangent, but I just saw clips. So, you guys know Saved by the Bell. So, in Saved by the Bell, they have nerd characters. Same is true for its follow-up series, Saved by the Bell, The New Class. One in particular, there is a nerd named Milton. And what I saw was someone on YouTube put a bunch of clips of Milton from that show. Oh, it's just funny parts. And what I realized while watching this dude is like 30, playing a teenager. And it's not like, oh, you just said about everyone. He has a receding hairline. His hairline is worse than mine. And he looked younger than I am now. I'm going to be 39. Right? He was like almost 30. He had a receding hairline. He in glasses. He looked like he could be one of the teachers. I never realized that till then. So then you get these 20-somethings playing teenagers. I don't know. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole trying to figure out Milton from anyway, so Tina goes back with her mother and her doctor, her therapist. Milton. Yes, I'm looking it up. Shut up. And so it's painfully obvious from the beginning that her therapist only wants to bring out her telekinetic powers. So her mom just wants to try to fix it. Kevin Gardner. I found the actor's name. Let's see if it. Kevin Gardner, actor. That's him. That's Kevin Gardner is an experienced American actor. Over 30 years in the industry, known for working TV, film. He looks the same without glasses, and he's bald. No surprise. I want his age, right? I promise we'll get to the review, but age. Thinking, searching. That picture doesn't look like him, but it looks like that's the currently aged. Okay, so there's another actor, Kevin Gardner, on October 7, 1987. That's not. So this is him. Shows in theater, including Saved by the Bell, The New Class, currently aged 56. So that means he was born. Need a calculator again. tools. More. Damn it. Wait, when does it say what the when December? So okay, so he's 56. Okay, so nine. No, I was right. Wait, he's 56, and he's turning 57 this year. 1969. Oh, duh! It says right there he's my mom's age. So what I want to do is 1993, which is when that came out. Minus 1969. He was 24. He looks 30 to me. Okay, now back to this, the movie. So, like I said, they moved next door to them, of course, like in all these movies. Rambunctious group of teenagers. They don't care about drinking, smoking, sex. Right? But they're there for a birthday party for Mike's cousin Nick. And Mike, I'm assuming that is the main boy dude. That's Nick. Hold on. It's Michael's birthday, not Nick. Hold on. I just read it. Oh, okay. They are throwing a birthday party for their friend Michael Rogers. The group includes Michael's cousin Nick. So Mike, Nick, Mike and Nick, Nick and Mike and Nick. Dumbasses. You know that's from. But so Nick is our main boy toy love interest, and he's dull. There's nothing to him. And I slowly started to realize that the love interests in this series don't do much. Right? The guy in the first one gets an axe to the door. He gets axed to the door. And then in the second one, no one knows what happened to Paul. He just disappeared. He's poof, he's gone. He's out of here. Bye-bye. And then the third one, Rick, he gets his eye popped out. The supposed love interest in the fourth one, Rob, he's killing me. And then there's not really a love interest in the fifth one. There's Pam, but she's not really Tommy's love interest. There's not really a love interest. And then the sixth one, Megan is the closest thing we get to a femme fatale in this franchise. Well, when it comes to love interests, anyway. She's the only one that does anything. But I don't know that she's really a love interest. And then here you have Nick. Doesn't do shit. In fact, it disappears for a portion of the runtime while she does her telekinetic shit. She also has a bunch of visions of people going to die and everything. This is by far Jason's best look, I think. John Carpenter did a good job with the effects on this. It's the best unmasked look of Jason. He highlighted like all of the damage he's had throughout the franchise. You see like his spinal column on the back. It's just great. And then they just abandon it for the slimy look in the next one. Right? All the praise you can say about this one is kind of just thrown. The idea of the kills are interesting. There's one that you get the horn shoved in her face. I should have seen more. The sleeping bag kill, which is like the trademark one, you get just one smack and that's it. Should have seen more, but there's too much blood coming out of it, so they had to cut it. And there's I need to say how it's done, but like, yeah. Russell gets an axe to the face. We don't see it. None of these kills. We see none of these kills. Star Mummy guy gets killed. Nothing. You see nothing. Because the MPAA started just the nail in the coffin for these. Should have been better. But no. No. Eventually, though, after her mother is killed, and rightfully so, her doctor gets killed with a brush cutter. He deserved that shit. He forces Jason to kill the mom. By the way, he holds her in the way so she gets killed and he runs off. But he gets killed anyway. She tries to electrocute him. He's like standing in a puddle or something. But he's stop it. He's already dead. She squeezes his mask so tight it pops off, which is one of my favorite shots because he just like it comes out and he goes, ah. I like that. She I think at one point she drops the whole house on him. You know, he still gets back up. 'Tis but a scratch. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Eventually, Nick tries to fight him, but it didn't do shit. Eventually, she resurrects her father, and he looks completely fucking normal. There was a more gruesome version, but again, MPAA said, no, too gross, and they were forced to refilm it. Bullshit. Everything with Jason, how gruesome he looks, that's fine, but you can't have zombie dead. Nope, too much. He reaches up, he drags Jason back down. I'm sorry, this end would be cool if it was the zombified version that they had in the test footage that they had originally. But this regular guy popping out, he's been dead for who knows how long. He'd be waterlogged. He'd be skeleton basically by now, because he's not buried in the ground. He's under there. His body would have decayed. He'd be waterlogged. He'd be pretty much a skeleton. There'd be nothing really. Technically, there probably wouldn't be anything left of him. Yeah. And they both end up in the ambulance together. And the firefighter finds Jason's mask in the wreckage, and he's still alive. He's under the sea. He's still down there. And you have that bitch character, which everyone seems to think is the mom from Will and Grace. Dharma and Greg, excuse me. Greg's mom. She's not, but the actresses had the same name. For some reason, it always leads to, what is the, I don't even know what the, the whole thing is that she has a thing for Nick. And she gets jealous, but that doesn't really go anywhere. It's not Sandra. Susan Jennifer Sullivan, yeah. Because there's a Susan Sullivan. They put the Jennifer in her name. Melissa is her name. But yeah. I'll give it a middle of the road. The sleeping bag kill is still the best kill. I think there's not much to the kills in this movie anyway. But, it's fine for what it is. It's one of the more meh entries to this franchise. Probably the most meh. Because after this way, you go on a boat. I have nostalgic reasons why I sort of can deal with that movie. He goes to hell. Kind of. Then he goes to space. Then he fights Freddy. Then you get the remake. Which is good. But, whatever. It's whatever, to me, this has always been the most meh of it. It's just there, and it shouldn't be, because it's a telekinetic teenager. But all she really does is this. It's basically, she's like Eddie Griffin in The New Guy. You standing by Janet? Basically what she does. You're standing by Janet? The whole time. You just want to add that clip in there. You're standing by Janet? Who's the bitch now? Yeah, do that. Janet. And then when Jason takes out Melissa, just, pfft, who's the bitch now? I don't know. But yeah. So what are your thoughts on Friday the 13th? Part 7, The New Blood. Then we're going to have so much. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Scott, and I'll see you in the next one.